must enjoy pain.
Anyways, so my grandfather shared a lot of things with me growing up. Some things, like I can talk about. No, it's not a problem. It's, kind problem. No problem. So other things, no, that shall go with me to my fucking grave. But he would tell me, he's like, you do not, they are going to tell you you live in capitalism. You do not. He's like, you live in an indebted society that builds its whole gimmick is like the game Monopoly. I'm like, what do you mean, Grandpa? And he's like, okay. He's like, when you're playing Monopoly, you're trying to get more land to put real estate on it, right? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, but so every time you land on a place, it gets what? I'm like, more expensive. And he's like, exactly. And he's like, but every time you pass go, what happens? I'm like, well, more money is issued to the players. And he's like, exactly. And he's like, and why? And I'm like, to be able to afford to buy the. He's like, and I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, yeah. He's like, and let's take a look at the other side. If those prices are going up, it's being inflated intentionally, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, but the problem of it is there's this law, he's the one that taught me, called the law of diminishing marginal returns.
Enough.
And he's like, an incremental gain, right, at any level is subjected to the law based on the percentages. So he's like, eventually you lose. And there's a saying in my family, sometimes less is more. That's the saying in my family. Sometimes less is more. Now, I find it interesting that everybody's like on this whole AI. Well, now the labor's up. The labor's up. AI is so wonderful. You fucking morons. When you develop a way not to reduce the cost of labor or actually even remove the necessity of labor, you only hurt yourselves. And you're so fucking dumb, you can't even see it. Why? Because you're taking away the people's ability to be able to buy the shit to begin with, you dumb fucks. I mean, let's say in the future, machines are doing everything. Well, what the fuck are people supposed to be doing to earn money? Duh. Fucking. So how are they going to buy your shit if they don't have money to do it? You fucking are morons. The world is ran by morons. I promise you. I promise you. They're fucking morons. They're fucking idiots. They're fucking dumb, man. I promise. I can't make this shit up. It's amazing. And the shit show's coming down. Why? Because they sold you a lie. If you don't know how liquidity is generated, it's funny because people always ask you what you do, but people will never ask, well, how does money get into the economy? They'll never ask that. It's so funny. I find it hilarious. So, because you can't escape it. I bet you $32 trillion, sooner or later, this country bites it. Get it? 32 trillion. It's math, motherfuckers. It's math. You're fucked. You're so fucked. You're so fucked. I want to feel bad. I really do. But then I remember all those trumpets being like, open it up. And they're, buying the propaganda. And I'm like, no, let it burn. Let it fucking burn. Let it burn. All of it.
Feeling woozy.
Let it go. Let it all crumble. Now, I don't want people to suffer. But honestly, let's be real. If you bought into the bullshit, you were compliant. You were complacent. If you're complacent with this shit, well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I want to feel bad. I want to. I really do. But you've got morons playing kick the can, and it's not going to work. Now there are ways to address it. I'm not obligated to do shit. You'll sit there criticize my family, and I'm not justifying my family shit. Trust you and me. But you couldn't do it better or longer. What the fuck? It was funny because my grandfather said that. He's like, soon, very soon, this country, actually this world, is going to pay a price for its hubris. And do you know why? No, Grandpa, why? He's like, because they played with something they couldn't understand. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh well. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe you guys aren't facing a recession, possible depression. Maybe you're not. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be. I could be wrong. It could all just, not happen. I mean, you've only done this, I don't know, during the Spanish flu. And a couple years later, you went through depression because some fucking idiot was like, open it up. Open it up. Because it's not about the deaths, you dipshits. It's not. It's literally about how much consumption's being done during the downtime of production. I've always said this. Imagine you're a business owner. 20% of your labor gets sick. Not deathly ill, but they're out for 2 weeks. Does that affect your production? Yes or no? Now, does it hurt your production? Does it hurt the economic scenario if the consumption rate is still high while production rate is down? Duh. Fucking duh. Fucking duh duh. Duh. You guys made your bed, now lie in it. Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it all. I love it. I know I shouldn't, but it was funny because even the economists couldn't see it coming. They're like, well, it'll hurt the economy. You guys are fucking morons. You guys are institutionals. You guys don't even understand basic fundamentals. You guys have been told something and your fundamentals are on bullshit. You don't change the facts. And that's the best part because I made history, motherfuckers. Oh, wow. So, yeah. It's coming down. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. Get out the way. And then Michael Burry bet against the market. Warren Buffett sold off. Why? The writing's on the fucking wall. China's evergreen. Bank collapses. Man, the FDIC sleeping. The SEC is sleeping. Fucking, oh my God. The thing that sucks is I'm not in my field to capitalize from this people's misfortune. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? I'm still loving it. Oh my God. Because I told people, people were like, will it affect you too? Well, how do you think? I'm adaptable. I know how to survive under the most craziest conditions ever because of my upbringing. You can put me in the middle of nowhere and I thrive because I know how to survive. Don't worry about me. A lot of you people don't even have those skills. I mean, is it the end of the U.S. economy? No. You're going to go through a recession. Possible depression, but that was pretty accurate. I still was like, your housing interest rate is going to be 7%. Unemployment will hit up about 6 during this, unless something more chaotic happens, and then you guys get thrown into a deep depression. It'll affect middle class more than anything, you know. And then they got reports coming out today. I don't even need to look at them. People are like, "Oh, looky, you know, we're at all high time revenues." Yeah, but your profit margins are shrinking because of the cost of labor and the cost of products. And I told everybody gas is not sustainable under 350. People laughed at me. I was like, I'm surrounded by morons. I am totally surrounded by that shit.
Don't do
So,
that again.
yeah. It's good. It's good. We're gonna have a good time.
I'll just heal myself.
Millions of people are about to be laid off. It's fine. This is what this society needs, to be honest with you. I mean, take a look at women. I mean, they glorified money. People don't want to have kids. It's a shit show. It's all a giant shit show. All of it. I promise. And I love these fucking trumpets, man, because I'm like, I actually couldn't have done a very good job of projecting everything without you fucks. So thank you. Thank you.
How dare
I personally love your fucking conformist little fucking asses. I mean, every sick economist out there should have you guys. It should totally be a thing. Oh God. Oh God, oh God. And, you know, I mean, what were people thinking? Oh, jeez. But hey, it's AI. Invest in AI. Invest in AI. Quick, invest in AI. I'm like, boy, you guys like to slit your own throats. Here you go. We did it. We created a program where we don't need any more people to write code for us. Fire them all. Wait, our economy's going to shit. What's going on here? Oh shit, they don't have jobs to buy shit. I'm sorry. Morons. Oh God, I'm surrounded by idiots. It's ran by idiots. Oh God, I love it. I don't have to do anything but sit back and watch. Grab some popcorn, throw a little salt on that bitch. I love it. You know, and everybody's like, well, how'd you know? I don't know. You know, I have a trick or two up my fucking sleeve. Here, let me pull out handkerchiefs for your fucking tears. Oh well. And I told everybody there was going to be more merger and acquisitions this time in history than any given moment. Any given moment, you're going to have more merger and acquisitions. So, yeah. What can I say? You know, sucks to be you guys. You know, and look at Britain. Look at England. Oh man. Oh, jeez. What'd you guys think? What were you? It's a flaw. Here's the question. Why, if you guys call a country communism, like China or something, why does it have a central bank? Why does every country that, you know, deals with foreign trade have a central bank? Better yet, what's that all connected to? The IMF. Fucking duh. Duh. Why do you think they were trying to get BRICS launched, which is it's plausible. There's ways to do this, but because, you know, that's what's going to kill the U.S. eventually is, you know, hyperinflation when people quit using U.S. currency to commence trade. That's how the U.S. makes a lot of money. While other countries start, you know, collapsing. So these other countries are now onto it, and we're like, fuck you guys, we need to figure out a way to trade amongst each other. That's the whole idea behind BRICS. But unfortunately, you know, you're going to tie into a crypto. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Oh, God. Don't worry. Anytime soon, I promise. Oh, God. No one's surrounded. I can't, I'll never be able to go anywhere in this world without, like, wow. Okay. Let's. Oh, you're such a boomer. Actually, no. You know, I'm a, you know, a Gen Xer. So, you know, which is unknown. We don't know what the fuck. Well, majority of people don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I'm like, I love it. I want it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Oh, jeez. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank you from the little bottom of my own little fucking heart for being fucking idiots.
Minions,
You trying to
take care
hurt
of
me?
these morons.
Now I'm mad. Who dares to cross us?
Trash drowning in trash.
You kidding me?
No. More weak-minded fools to command.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, guys. I actually tried to warn my friends and family. A couple of them took it serious because I was telling them watch the inversion, multiple inversions, but the yield curve is one of the biggest things. People were like, "Well, this time is different."
You kidding?
Yeah, but no, you're right,
Minions, take care
but
of
it's not a good way of being different. It's just a delay. Actually, if you actually did the math correctly, you would actually see the GDP, even though it showed a positive, right? You are actually in a recession because the inflationary conditions are carrying the positive GDP ratio. But what I mean, I don't expect anything from institutionals. They're fucking flawed. They've been brainwashed. So no, I don't expect them to figure that out. Absolutely not. They're idiots. They have a fancy piece of paper. I'll give them that. I'm sorry. Look, I graduated from MIT in economics. Oh my god. Fire that dude immediately. He's an idiot. So yeah, you guys are screwed. I'm sorry about it. I really wish it wasn't so, but it's so. And there's nothing the feds can do. Their balance sheet is so shit. And even if, you know, they were to end quantitative tightening, right? You can never really go back to quantitative. Oh shit! Can't go back to the quantitative easing due to the circumstantial conditions in which, you know, everything has transpired. Because if you guys haven't noticed, the more you actually use quantitative easing, it causes increased spending, and that's typically associated to growth, right? So, but unfortunately, at what ratio? Well, that's where the law of diminishing marginal returns comes into play. Duh. No, fuck. It was just when I was about to drop it. They're on the execution phase. Usually I'm like concentrating, but yeah. Watch. We're going to have a couple more bank problems. And now the banks are having to borrow money from the repo, right, to kind of sustain everything. Actually, I just need to do the one part so we can wrap this up. But yeah, no. These are all problems. This is all real. These are real issues. And I want to feel bad. I do. A part of me really does. But you know, and I like it because these brainwashed people are like, look at the people on welfare, look at the people on this and that. You fucking idiots. Your companies are subsidized billions of dollars and get tax right. Shut the fuck. Oh my god. You're so stupid.
Dark side wants your strength.
Wow, they really have mind fucked you, haven't they? You guys can't even follow them. This is like my grandfather used to say. They always say follow the money, and my grandfather would be like, bullshit, follow the numbers. He's like, people lie, numbers don't, and that's the saying that has been around. People lie, numbers fucking don't, bitches. You know, get over it. Oh God. I really hope I'm wrong. I always tell people that. I'm like, I hope I'm wrong. God, man, I pray that I'm wrong. I really don't want to be right, because then I'm just going to enjoy every fucking moment of it. I'm going to be the most sadistic bastard on the face of the planet. Oh, look at these dumb fucks.
Obey and serve.
So, yeah. Don't let me be right. I'll never let you live it down. Ever. You definitely do not want me to be right. Ever. Right there, Nephis? Oh, Nightblades can't heal. DKs can't heal. Oh, there's no such thing as diminishing marginal returns, says the Asian god. Well, I definitely don't think you're a fucking god. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. We promise. It's made up. Mystic's making it all up. You know. Percentage-based math isn't adherent to the law of diminishing marginal returns. We've changed it. Yeah. Okay. Good luck with that. But hey, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. And I don't even care anymore. Everybody's like, well, why are you even giving? Because, you know, I'm totally going to want to throw this in people's faces. Duh. I don't give a fuck anymore. These motherfuckers put me in a hole, and my family in a hole for 100 years. Fuck you. Oopsie. You guys are going to get it. We didn't do shit. It's the best. It's the best thing, I promise. It's so grand. Don't you guys feel good? You guys are like the sick bastard.
Looks like we're here.
He's getting enjoyment out of all of this.
Terrarium.
Yeah, duh.
Terrarium? Terrorium? Ah, really strange word.
Who
Two healers?
for
Why?
taking him down and finally rescuing those bank babies?
Stay focused, young ones.
Stay focused. This cat.
That's
Katze
basically
is
what I
spinst.
just said, Icon.
Overload his systems, and he will be defenseless.
Was machst du?
You can do this.
We don't have a tank, so whatever.
Another test.
But yep. But don't listen to me. Mystic doesn't know what he's talking. I've told everybody, get a hold of a financial advisor who understands these things. Good luck. Most don't.
Don't start with...
Good luck.
Yes, more participants. Start by drawing out your inner fears.
Those things look a lot like us.
Mwahahaha.
To protect.
Ouch! Chill!
And if since they're being dumb and staying out there, I guess I'll throw the shield on.
Doomed is your life, and damned is your soul.
What in the...
Well, I mean, we do have two
Seriously,
healers.
The name might be Rocket, but
Can't
I don't
touch
shoot
this.
them. I felt that, even through my force field.
I call this my taser.
Feel the inertia.
No, I'm not going to feel the inertia.
Step back.
Can't hurt him in this phase. Whatever.
Doomed
Don't you guys feel
is your
better?
life, and damned
Mystic
is
doesn't
your
know what he's
soul.
talking about. He's delusional. You better hope. You guys had better fucking hope I am.
Get off of me.
I mean, you think about it.
Can't touch this.
If I wanted to open a business with a chain, there are contracts. This isn't a free market. I mean, I wish it wasn't so, but there's monopolies going on, and I find that to be weird because monopolies are supposed to be illegal in this country, yet they're occurring left and right. Right? Yeah. Bunch of illegal shit going down, and yet it's not being, taken care of. Well, I find that to be. You have politicians that are lobbied, in this country. It's not paid by the taxpayers. We need to raise donations. Okay, cool. I'm sure the founding fathers intended for that to go down like that. Hey, let's get representation from the people, but let's like leave out the part where evil people can go ahead and corrupt them by sponsoring their campaign to run for office, and then make the laws based on their agenda. Yeah, I mean. Who would do that? Who would do such a sick ass
Plain
thing like
Desaad,
that?
Nothing more nightmarish than those snake bangs you're rocking.
Yeah, that
Who
forehead
knows?
looking real sweaty, Desaad. I call that my taser punch.
Your blood will soak the earth. Kneel.
Yeah. Yeah, chemistry. It's lit.
Using my debuffer. No.
Firing.
Apocalypse. I can endure far more.
Yep. I know. I'm gonna get so much whatever on this. I could probably see people being like, "Why the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing?" Hey, you know what? I guess you should be careful who you piss off in life. I don't know.
Another test.
And I don't even care anymore. I'm at this point in my life where I don't even give a fuck anymore. I don't. I do not. And like one little trumpet was like, "You're so mean," and I'm like, you were complacent. You were on board with it. You were all like, "Open it up, open it up, open it up." And you guys were like, "Oh, looky, the Democrats are this and that." I'm like, did you ever stop to think that something weird is just something didn't make sense? Did you even stop to think? No, you guys were all on that fucking. You guys are so fucking tribal.
But not freaky enough.
You're so fucking tribal. You're so fucking. Blech. It's
you and
puke.
us now, Desaad.
You're so predictable
I will
when you
show
would do
what
that
it is
shit.
to be the master of pain.
When you do that shit, you become predictable. And that is not a good thing, man. You're controllable if you're predictable. Right? That's another thing my grandfather taught me. If you can predict, if you can, understand people's psyche, their psychology, their way of thinking, you can manipulate them. And the problem of it is, it's not an isolated incident with an individual because people become very tribal. The most dangerous person is a person who doesn't align with anybody. Duh. Why? Because they're free thinkers. They think for themselves. They don't want to align with people. They don't want to do that. They do not want to agree. If they start agreeing with people, then they start questioning, why am I agreeing with these people? Something's weird. That's how your mindset should be. That's how I was taught. You should, and like I said, I am for a democratic process. That's why I appreciate, like, I'm not opposed to people's utopia, ideology or none of that. But I'm a practical individual. That's why I'm very conservative. Because sure, it sounds good in theory, but how are you going to implement it? That's my point. So I mean, it's always good to dream, but to make it a reality, well, that's not so easy.
I'll have your head for this.
So
Ben, I'll make sure to have a fresh cut when the time
Yep.
comes.
Good.
Go now. Yo, this and that. I will be okay. Okay. Government doing government things like normal. Yeah. Glad you're back on YouTube, bro. Yep, Hunter. I was always so off-put by conformists, even when I was young. Right. I don't like conformists. I hate them. I really cannot fucking stand conformists. Like, that to me is the scum of fucking scum. I mean, I don't give a fuck if they have the same values I have. If you're going to align with other people, then you're a conformist, and you're easily manipulated. You're scum. Like, I hate to be like that, but you are. And trumpets are scum. They're scum. They're fucking scum. They're the worst kind of. They're basically reincarnated Nazis. They're fucking scum. And it hurt me because I'm like, man, these motherfuckers hijacked my party. I was so pissed. I'm like, now I can't even call myself a Republican because it was hijacked by idiots. Oh my God. I was so bad. I was really peeved. I was like, oh my God. And then my liberal friends were like, oh my God, like, welcome. Just get off me. I'm not happy about this day.
Unparalleled excellence.
What kind of country only has two parties and calls itself a democracy? Can we get this filth the fuck? Can we just clean up the
Ooh,
Republican
I'd pay to
Party?
see that again.
You know, and I would ask my friends like,
You have
what's on?
proven yourself
I'm like,
time
are
and
you against
time again.
immigrants? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, and you call yourself a conservative? What's on the Statue of Liberty, motherfucker? And they're like, I'm like, shut up, shut up, get the fuck
You
away
took out
from
Primo
me.
already? Color me shocked.
Oh God. Oh, it sucked. Oh well. My best revenge is watching
man,
the
just
fruits
pull
of
your
their
leg.
ignorance come to fruition. But it's not going to be okay. It's not. You guys are so screwed. By my math, this country only has X amount of time. So, I mean, you know. To say it'll be all okay, you're in a pipe dream. No, it's not. You're fucked. You're so fucked. You're so fucked.
Serve and protect.
I personally
Today
love
I
it.
serve.
Why?
Tomorrow
Because
I might get to protect.
you know, it is just, it is what it is. You don't get around it. Duh. I already have those. God dang it. So I'll have to get back on here later and farm those. Because I need that. Okay. Or, actually, what I can do is this. It's not bound, and I can make this. Oh, well, that's why. Alright, I'll still have to farm it. But, yep. It's bad. It's all bad. It's all bad. This is David. Oh, I know Dave. Thankfully, I never registered to vote, and I never will. You know, I believe voting is an important process, you know. Like, people should vote when they can. I haven't always, because I've never liked my options and some things. And that's what I think. Like, that's one thing I love about Germany. Germany has a ton of different parties, which kind of like the United States. You can register as a party member or whatever. But you can align with people who are more like, you know, towards your principles, you know. But I always feel like, let me stress this, I always feel like you have to find compromise. So it doesn't matter what I believe. Like, I tell liberals, I'm like, I like your ideology, I just don't think it's practical. Okay, there's, you know, you want to do this and you want to end that, and you have a cause. It's not practical all the time though, and that is going to that's going to affect the cost. Everything has a cost. Everything. So my conservative nature is doing what? Reducing the cost. Yes, we need to progress as a society and as a species, except without detrimental effects. You know? Holy shit. And then I love it when people are like, I'm conservative. Shut the fuck up. You are not conservative. I love it when I watch these people claim conservatism and they know nothing about it. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Oh. Like, I told my one friend, I want to go to a Trump rally with a 2x4. I'm like, but I'm not going to. Because I'm so pissed. God! Like, no! So, yeah. It's sad. Oh well, I'll be out of here soon. God. But yeah. Yeah, don't ever take physical violence, though. Physical violence is never the solution, okay? We do not promote physical violence. Actually, I'm appalled to it. I do not like physical violence, you know. I went to state as a fighter, but I don't promote physical violence. Why? Because, you know, we're all brothers and sisters, you know. We should be trying to bring out the best of individuals, not the worst. But I'll be honest, this last couple of years really had me just shaking my head and like, okay, break out the popcorn. My daughters were like, how bad is it going to get, Dad? And I'm like, well, we're going into a recession. And they're like, oh, shit. They're like, and then I was like, well, hopefully I get back in my field. My daughters were actually praying against me. They're like, oh, please, please don't let him get back in his field. I'm like, what are you guys doing? And they're like, we don't want you to go back in the financing field. I'm like, why? And they're like, because you'll end companies. I'm like, well, somebody's got to do it. And they're like, what? I'm like, listen, I didn't create the problem. To build something, you have to tear down the structure that can't support, it's about to collapse anyways. So bring it down. Let's build something new. And they're like, no, Dad, no, no, no. I'm like, listen, I didn't do this. I didn't. I understand the fuckery, but I didn't do it. So at this point in time, I don't know, but I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get that chance. I'm not gonna get that opportunity. But yeah, it is what it is. Shada. Hey, Mr. K Jack, how's it going, man? I hope it's all been well. How's it going over there? Are you still in Australia? Yeah. But everybody's like, why are you doing this? Well, first off, we don't belong here. We don't. Our values are different. I'm very Deutsch in my values. I'm also Russian. Um, little did I know till the DNA came back. It was kind of interesting. Somebody was sending me the photos of the Romanovs, besides Nicholas and them, and I'm like, no, 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 no. This can't be. And I did the DNA, and yeah. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was in Warsaw. My friend was like, can you speak Polish? I'm like, nine. Ich can sprechen Polish nicht. I can't speak Polish. My Deutsch is nicht so good. Aber ich can verstehe Leute. But I don't speak very well. Growing up, we would, like, if you just sneezed in my house, Gesundheit, or my grandfather would be like, das hat das kaputt. He started cussing. He scheiß aus. Scheiß aus. Oh, God. So, yeah. Oh, well. So, yeah. My world is changing dramatically. Yeah, still in Australia. You remember me? Absolutely, Jack. Yeah, of course I do. Of course I do, brother. I hope everything is going good over there. I don't expect it to be too much longer. You guys are going through a really hard recession, right? Or your recession's now starting to manifest from technical perspective. China is looking like shit. Britain, England is just like under fire. And don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to America soon. Idiots. Morons. And if they asked me to fucking help them, you know what I would do? Fuck you. Oh, what? What'd you guys do? What? Oh, that's right. Gotta learn the hard way. Actually graduated when COVID started, and now it's been so hard looking for work. Right, you guys are in it. You guys are in it, Jack, man. My prayers are out for you. America's being in a recession. Yeah, well, technically you are. So the GDP, we have a positive GDP, and we have companies that are showing in their papers, revenue. but their profit margins year over year, if you go back, are starting to decline due to the association of the inflationary conditions. So if you deduct the inflationary condition from the GDP, right, from the overall gross domestic product, you'll see that you're already in a recession. It just hasn't manifested. Why? Because then you have credit card debt at an all-time high. Why? Because people have been conditioned, they've worshipped money. The society propelled the influence of money. And look what it's done to women. What's he bring to the table? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. This is what I bring to the table. These fucking nuts. And dudes are done. So I say, hey, you know what? You build it. You build it. Now let's see if it floats or sinks, bitches. You built this bullshit, put it in the water, and let's see where it fucking goes. Because this bitch is the Titanic. Go, go, go. Been right. Cost of living just never stops rising. What the fuck? Right. Well, there's reasons for that. Right. It's terrible, man. It's awful. Money really goes by happiness, right? Well, in my family, we have this saying, less is more. And I didn't put two and two together until all this manifested. Because my grandfather is like, you'll grow up with them, but you won't be one of them. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, and then he would tell me stuff. He's like, oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Why do you think I don't care? I was like, I don't know. And his biggest thing is like, I just need you to remember. He died when I was 12. He's like, I'm going to teach you things, and I don't need you to understand it at this moment, but I need you to retain it. So can you do me a favor and remember what I'm telling you? Later on, it all makes sense, okay? And he didn't work in the field. I was like, oh, yeah, I can do that, Grandpa. And he's like, yeah, that's good. And he taught me how to disseminate information. I had to know about the Holocaust because it really bothered him tremendously. It really bothered him what happened. And the dream was when Germany reunited under democracy, he didn't live to see the wall come down. He died a couple months before. So I really wish he would have gotten to see this because that was the dream. So, but yeah, it saddens me. Really makes me sad. But I look like my grandfather. Yeah, my looks are hereditary. Little did I know. Ugh. I can't get rid of it. Yeah, but I love you guys, man. I wish you guys the best. Take care, take precautions, do whatever you need to do. But you know, it'll work itself out. But the biggest concern on a larger scale is the idiots who are, just, building the fucking fire pits. AI, hey, it's going to be all about AI. And I'm like, wow. I hope I live to see this fucking one blow up in everybody's face. We did it. We don't need any of these employees anymore. Yeah, I'm going to be just like, yes, yes. Can them. Do it. Fire them all. It's all about, wait a minute, we don't got profit. What's going on? You fired people from, their jobs. They have no money to buy your products. What? Wait. We didn't mean that. Shut it down. Too late. Too late. Who needs the Terminator when you got you fuckers? I'm sorry. Idiots. Okay. Oh, Jesus. So as this show keeps going, I'm laughing. Haven't they seen Terminator? Right? You don't need the Terminator. All you have to do is put the consciousness in there. So, people's jobs are no longer required. That's cool. except who's buying your shit? The machines? Can we program the machines to buy, AI? Sure. Fucking worthless humans. I can't make it up. I can't make this up. So, yeah. Looking for work is even harder with all the competition too. Right. Well, don't worry, man. There's a bunch. If you're in the financing field, a lot of these motherfuckers are about to get laid the fuck off. Well, I read some shit where they're paying people $20,000 a month, and I'm like, burn all of this, burn it all, burn it all, let it burn, let it burn. I was just like, you fuckers. I can't wait. I just can't wait. Because I'm like, you have to be responsible. And that's what we lack. It's responsibility. We got giant children posing as adults playing with the world. What could happen? What could go wrong? The earth quit spinning, Daddy. Just kick it. Bro, I made a killing in crypto over 1,000% profit. Yeah, well, and I mean it's going to be hedgeable. And the thing about it is, crypto isn't going to go anywhere. But it's not. It does. It's not. It has no backing on it. It's not secure. It's not a secure investment. So it's not regulated. And until crypto is regulated, which they will eventually, there'll be pros to that. And then the giant big one that blows up in their face in a few years after they do this. And there's a reason they're trying to get crypto implemented. Right? But you're going to see consolidation down the line. Why? Because nobody uses it as a form of currency. When's the last time you went to the store and be like, yeah, I would like to go ahead and put that on my crypto, please? No. And then here's the biggest one. Even if you put it in a digital format, we already have that. So everything direct coming out from, our accounts is either what? Through debit or Apple or Google Pay. So what's the point of crypto? I know, but I want you to ask yourself. Oh well. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Anyways, I know I pulled that cash out over 750K. Nice. Excellent, brother. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. I wish you the best. I always wish people the best. I'm not a hater. Like, I never get jealous or envious or none of that shit. Like, my life's been kind of a little weird. So when people come up with nice, fancy stuff and they're like, oh, look. And I'm like, what? Like, you don't know me. I grew up very humble. But I've had family members that are completely loaded. And I'm like, I don't want to be them. Oh, my God. Nasty crap, nasty lifestyles, man. Not, just because, like, if you get a divorce, there was a divorce happening. It's just, oh my God. Oh, that's like I said, my grandfather said, sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more. Yeah. But, you don't have people with good intentions these days. Everybody's so fucking selfish. It's so sad. Anyways, man, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you all for stopping in, man. My prayers, my heart. Peace.